Hiya folks, Lone Wolf here again. Today I'm going to try something. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I'm going to try and explain the 8-inch TFT and or what it does on the CF Moto MT800 Explore. It is one of the differences between the MT800 Sport and Touring and the MT800 Explore. The Explore has the 6 riding modes, the MT800 has 2 riding modes, and also it has this big 8-inch TFT with Apple Carplay and all that sort of stuff on it. So I'm going to do my best, see how I get on with it. I'm sure there'll be a cock up somewhere along the way, but if you're interested, just stay tuned. There's the screen. What you can see inside here, rev counter. It's caught my phone already. It's in sport mode. This is that's for your rear radar. Lights, daylight lights, running lights are on. Your gear indicator will come up here when I put the engine on. Your date and time there. Battery level, temperature. And now we've got the tyre pressure, front and rear, and also you've got the tyre temperature, which is something I haven't had on a bike before. 88 mile, that's the amount of left in the tank, and obviously that's the mode sport. You just change that, I'll go through that with you later. The clock. The only thing it misses is an outside temperature. For some reason, it doesn't have an outside temperature. But that's by the by. So we press the button over here and we come into this side here. Now we've got what it's done now, which is move that screen over, as you can see. Come up here now, you can go in there into your settings. It'll load it all up. Right, there's your headset. Isn't connected at the moment. Bluetooth, old one, ain't connected. Rider's helmet, passenger's helmet. Phone. It's saying iPhone connected, that's me. And believe it or not, you can actually get Wi-Fi on this. So when we get any OTA stuff, I can actually get this close to my house and download it on the Wi-Fi, which is much better than doing it on the 4G or 5G, because it might not come down so well. So that's that bit there. We go back to headset. So we come down to here. We got smart desktop, rear collision warnings on, electrical stop, emergency stop system. Basically what that means is that when you put your brakes on hard, the indicators go into hazard mode. I've never done it, never tried it. BSD, blind spot monitoring detection, that's off. That's the radar you'll see there in a little green there. That's because that's on. If it goes up, quick shifters on. Touch forbidden. Basically what that means is that the screen is inoperative after 18 mile an hour. So once you get above 18 mile an hour, touching this screen does nothing, doesn't work whatsoever. We'll get down one more. This is basically screen brightness, adaptive, drop down prompter, shift reminder. I've got mine at 8.5. Basically that means 8,500 revs. The dashboard comes alive, goes red and says change it before you're thrashing the engine out. If you over rev the engine when you get home, you get notes on your CF Moto app saying over rev the engine. Vandal. Right, here we have the volumes. Volume for media full, separate volume for your phone. Voice recognition. This is so clever, this piece of kit. I can talk to it through my headset and come up Siri and it will do major things. It will switch the seat on, switch the handlebar grips on, it changes the phone, I can call people, change my music, all sorts of stuff. And then you get to the bottom here. This is your function button, which is on here. That's, you press that and it tells you what you're going to do with it. On mine, I've got it altered the drive mode, the brightness, the grip heater, seat heater and the map. Just press that to confirm and go back. Your custom button. On mine it says pause, play or intercom. My intercom are basically used mainly when I'm out with the lads. Don't use it much when I'm on the bike on my own doing the vlogging. So I'll leave that as that. But I can pause and play on that button. 24-hour time, set automatic, time zone, time, language, mileage, imperial, temperature unit, TC, tyre pressure. I use bar. Some use PSI, I like bar. That's the system, that's the storage, and everything else is with it. So that's that screen, basically. So if we go back out of that, that's the main screen. This is the one you'd probably look at when you're going down the road, when you want no navigation on, no music on, no nothing like that. That's your main screen. It's a startup screen. Comes like this. I love that. Does that. That's why it stops. In a minute it'll come up and give you a prompt. Says E when it connects to the phone. But that's the basic startup screen that you get when you start the bike up. It takes a while. It's looking for my phone. There we are. It's come up now. It's asking for my phone. So you press confirm and you press close. And a bit of luck in a minute, it may see my phone. Phone will come up, and we could well get at some point. Says he, put that on Carplay, right? Because at the Carplay, now this is another screen that you'll see, which is absolutely outstanding. I know they've got these Carparides now and these jiggies and all that, which you're paying 500, 600, 700 quid for a jiggy. I know Carparide's quite good, about 280 quid, I think. And this is what this is. So there's my music. And at the moment there, that's my route app, which I'm using at the minute for route app. I'll press this here. Comes back in with all my stuff, much as you would do on a normal phone. Come across here. I can go in there, I can go in Waze, the one that I use. Come back there, you know, I've got WhatsApp, I've got Google Maps. Got an awful lot of kit that you can use on this bike. I'll come back to there. If I go again like that, what I got now is I've got Google Maps on here and I got my music on. Now, all this can be operated via the switch down there. I'm just going to move the camera and show you. It might be a bit awkward. Down here. So these function buttons and all sorts of stuff does everything. I can move my music, I can start my music, stop my music, I can change my riding modes. If I press that, I'm in rain. If I move it to cross, it'll say engine not started. Basically you need the engine started. But if you go in that function again, you can go cross sport, again it'll say the same. There's a brightness. Auto brightness comes up if I press the function button. Press the function button again. Then we got the grip heaters. I can press it again. Seat heating. Press it again. My map. Press it again. The touch screen on and off. Amazing piece of kit. Amazing, amazing piece of kit. I'll just try and get you steady. That's it. I had to keep checking we're still recording because it cuts itself out. It's a bit of a pain. So that's basically it. All this you can do from your handlebars. Also, because you've got the voice commands, if I use I'll show it again. Down here, there's a button on there. I don't know if you can see it. That one. Voice control. If I press that, it comes up there and it'll say not enough headsets. That's basically, I'll press it again. That's basically because my headset's not connected. Once I've got my helmet on, my headset connects, and this is where a lot of people are having a few issues at the minute. What you got to do is you've got to get your intercom, your headset, your intercom, your card out, whatever, and you have to pair that with the screen, with the bike itself. And then you also then want to pair your phone to the bike. And what you'll find is when you've done that, all this will become operable. If you don't do it in that sequence, it don't work. Your Carplay doesn't come on. Your Carplay, let's get back out of it. I'll get back out of it. Oh, by the way, it's another screen's come up. What this is now, this is, see, it says a young motorcycle is due for maintenance. Now, what's happened here is when it went in for service, they didn't reset on the computer. But this gives you your last trip, 288 mile, 48 miles to the gallon. I haven't zeroed them. That was one trip. It come with trip 1 and trip 2. The average is 48 miles per gallon, and the fuel mile per gallon. And there you get now. There's another one there. There you can see brightness on the screen, your headset, your Wi-Fi, your phone, your Apple CarPlay, your grip heater, your drive mode. Let's put it on drive mode. Press that. Here we go. So drive mode, you got sport, you got rain, you got off-road. It says you got to start the engine, so I can't do it. You got, I'll write them up. It's difficult to, I've got to get it up now. All off-road plus, all terrain and all terrain plus. But obviously you've got to get the engine running, and I don't want to get it running at the time. So we go back out of that. This is where I'll get really confused. So we go back out to that. Touch tone. That's on. That's on. Apple CarPlay, your phone, your Wi-Fi, your headsets. Your headsets, there's nothing on, it's loud in, it won't pick my headset up because I ain't got it back on at the minute. Again, it's saying on the headset, you come back to there. So there's your CarPlay running. It's your settings. G-Force, that's a waste of time. I don't know what that really. Media, if you push media. Apple CarPlay. I don't use any music on Apple CarPlay. I use my own music. It goes across here. There's your phone. My phone. It'll load my phone up. All my stuff there. If I come out of that, it'll go into the other stuff. If I go into CarPlay, we're back to that. An absolutely wonderful piece of kit. Absolutely, it's an amazing. And this, my friends, is the biggest difference between the MT800 Sport and Touring and the Explore. The riding modes, the screen, the off-road tyres. There's nothing else different. And you pay a lot of extra money. I know that. I've seen on the internet people coming round and saying, why would you pay this extra money for this bike and X, Y and Z when you would be going off-road and this, that and the other. I'm not an off-road person, but I do the odd green lane and stuff like that, and it is really useful. And I like the functionality of having all this screen and all this to my fingertips, so to speak. So in a nutshell, that's it. That is why I've got an MT800 Explore and why I didn't go for the MT800 Sport. Everything else is exactly the same. There's probably a lot more inside this dashboard that you can find, but at the minute I'm still trying to work it all out. Right folks, Well, that's the dashboard and the outlay on the MT800 Explore. I can go into a lot more detail and do all sorts of things, and I could spend hours running through it with you, what it does, how it does it, all the buttons, X, Y, and Z. But basically, what I've just shown you is the main difference between the MT800 Touring and Sport and the MT800 Explore. The 8-inch dash, the different on the handlebar controls, the fact that it's got the 6 off-roading modes, which is rain, sport, off-road, off-road plus, all-terrain and all-terrain plus. Some of them, basically what they do, I'm trying to explain it, it's a bit difficult. If I run it in, rain is rain, it's low powered. Sport sharpens the throttle down, gives you plenty of torque. Off-road, I really like off-road mode. Basically, it's really smooth, and then you get a kick at 4,000 revs, between say 4.5, 5,000 revs. It goes off like a rocket ship, and I really like that mode. If you go down in off-road plus, also it slackens the traction control at the back, so you can pull the odd wheelie if you want. If you go off-road plus, it takes the traction control off at the back full stop. If you go in all-terrain, it takes off the ABS and the traction control at the rear. And if you go all-terrain plus, it takes everything off. There's no ride raise whatsoever on this, which is obviously ideal for when you're off-road, because you want to be able to slide into the corners and stuff like that for your braking. But that's the main difference. Different tyres as well. This comes with, I would say, probably 60-40, maybe even 70-30 road tyres. You know, they are chunky, Anarchy's adventure tyres. I think that's the same as what come on the new GS 1300, to be honest. On certain models, I know my mate's got a Tramontana, and he's got the same tyres on his. But other than that, it's the same bike, but it's the extra money, and I was prepared to pay it for the additional features. As I say, the fact I got me helmet on, I can talk to it, it'll tell it, answer the phone, do all that sort of stuff. I know you wouldn't do it when you're normally riding, but occasionally you get. When you're on intercom with the lads, you can press the button and you can stop it so as they don't hear what you're talking, or it doesn't end your screen or whatever like that. Really, really good. So hopefully that's helped you out, anybody who's interested in the MT800 Explore and the main differences between that and the MT800 Touring and Sport. So it's a long wolf saying, don't forget, give us a tick, give us a like, subscribe. Again, this subscribe thing, it's really getting to me now. I got the feeling that people think, oh, subscribe, means it's going to cost me money. Doesn't cost you a penny. Not one penny, nothing at all. It shouldn't be subscribe, it should be follow. If they worded it at follow, I think you'd get more viewers. Well, I know I might, hopefully. So it didn't cost you a penny. It's in the bottom of the screen when I'm doing a video, bottom right hand corner, you'll see a little square. Touch that, bang, you've done it. You've subscribed or followed, so to speak. Comes up also with a little bell icon. If you touch that, then you'll get notifications of whatever I'm doing, every video I make, and when it comes out. But don't forget also, leave us a comment. The channel thrives on comments. I thrive on comments. The more comments I get, the more it helps me to find out what you people want, what you want me to do. I mean, I'm new to this game. I should have started 12 years ago when I was really into my bikes, but I was too busy working like a dickhead. But now I'm retired, I can get into it, and I've missed the boat big style. I mean, you know, all the other guys have got 5,000-6,000 subscribers, stuff like that. I've got a feeling if I'd have done this 5-6 years ago, I'd have probably been the same. So I'm really late to the party, so to speak, and it's a real struggle to try and get past hundreds and hundreds of. I mean, you've got to get 1,000 before you become anywhere near a YouTuber. I mean, I'm on about 415, I think, at the minute when I make this video. It might have gone up by now, but also might have gone down because it has this wicked time. It'll go up, And you'll think, oh great, we're on the move, then suddenly 3 will drop off and 2 will drop off and you'll be back down where you started. They won't get you infuriated. But I do it because I enjoy what I do. I love riding my bikes, I love my GS, I love this CF Moto MT800 Explore. I love being out riding and bringing you views, the passes I ride, the roads I ride, the cafes I go to, all that sort of stuff. I'd like to do a big tour, but I don't think it's going to happen this year now. We've got a few bits going on. We've already been away once in the caravan. That's the bugbear, lads. I've got a caravan, a touring caravan, and you know, Mrs. Wolf, that takes priority, so we have to go out in that and do. We just come back from 8 days in that. We've got another 2 weeks booked, and then we've got another 2.5 weeks booked later on, so it's hard to fit everything in, even though I'm bloody retired. So until next time, it's Lone Wolf. Time bye for now. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Grow this channel. Let's make it get bigger and bigger and bigger. Help me. So until then, it's Lone Wolf. Bye for now. And don't forget, just be careful out there. It's Lone Wolf. Bye for now.